Aloha! Yay!
Hope and Hanny!
Hope and Hanny! Back again! This time for some Hinoki Essential Oil loving up.
Ooh, Hinoki!
So I'm going to say the botanical name right off the bat,
Yes.
just because it looks fun to say.
It definitely does.
And I'm just going to make it up.
Okay.
Chamomile Paris. Chamomile Paris obtusa.
Beautiful. That's so, you sound so beautiful saying it.
Yes, that's how I'm
Paris
sticking to that pronunciation.
Which is a Japanese cypress.
Yes, it's a cypress only found in Japan.
Oh, this is a very potent oil. It's everywhere in Japan, and they use it for the temples and just building beautiful architecture.
Their shrines, and you know why they build stuff with it, because it's resistant to fungus and parasites. Isn't that badass? That's
so
the
badass.
wood. That's the wood. So we're getting the oil from that same wood, and the oil's also been tested and is known to have some of those qualities, which we'll talk about in a few minutes.
So badass. So, Hinoki is used as a natural insect repellent. It also helps with your memory. It can also be used as a deodorant. It relieves stress.
Ah, I love that. I love stress relieving
just
qualities.
inhaling it just creates this really, you just have like this sense of peace over your body. And it stimulates your bronchodilators, which is in your lungs, so it helps expand and really deliver that oxygen.
Yes,
to your
same for the
cells.
sinuses.
Okay.
Same for the sinuses. People use it to create a peaceful atmosphere, with all that history being used in temples and shrines. That's their holy wood in Japan, just like Palo Santo is the holy wood in Ecuador.
Yes.
Right? We have these different holy woods that come from all over the world. Here in Hawaii, we have Hawaiian sandalwood, right? And all of them resonate to a certain frequency that lets you know, oh yeah, that's a holy wood. And Hinoki is one of those. So it's great to use for meditation, relaxation, anytime you want to just relieve stress.
Have a sniff.
Right?
It only takes 22 seconds or less to get into your bloodstream.
Yes.
When you're smelling these oils.
Yes, that's right. You only have to smell it. You could also put it on. It smells amazing. And Hannah was telling me that this just recently started selling a bunch on Amazon again. And what happens is people find out that this is really good for the bronchioles and opening up that whole area in the chest, which, as you know, there seems to be a virus going around where people are having congestion in the chest.
Respiratory.
So people definitely are looking for this one for that particular thing. It is one that I would recommend for that because of the research I've seen on it. Also, if you're looking for something like that, check out Smoke Detox or Inula. Those are also both very good for that purpose. Yes. Yeah. Recently we found out it prevents hair loss. And we were excited about that because our friend Hannah here is doing the alopecia dance.
Yep.
And so she recently started putting it on her head, which her head looks fabulous. And she's putting this straight on her head.
Yes.
And she's seeing some little wisps of hair.
Yeah.
Tell 'em.
Little white hairs that grow in. So that's how alopecia works. Usually when the hair falls out, it'll grow back in white, and then it'll turn to the person's natural born hair color. But yeah, this, I've just been putting it directly on my scalp in the shower, just really massaging it in, and then of course rinsing it thoroughly to make sure. And even if there's some left over, it's all good. It doesn't burn or hurt or anything. And it's definitely something that has to be done consistently, of course, with like anything to see some kind of result. But I have seen some results. I have little white hairs that are growing in the areas that are just completely bald, so it's really exciting. So
that's so fun.
This stuff is definitely amazing.
Plus, I'm sure it's just a pleasure to put on your head.
It is. It makes my head smell really good, and it feels like it just like opens up the pores.
Oh yeah, that's a good smelling head. It's sweaty too, and it still
sweaty.
smells good.
I love you. So, if anyone's having any early stages of balding, even if they, do the alopecia dance too, or maybe even cancer, chemo, give this a try. It's worth a shot.
Yeah. Plus, it's so pleasant.
It is. Yeah, you have many other benefits except it helping with hair loss.
Yay. It's also good for cardiovascular health. So, lowering blood pressure. I read about a study where they just had people inhale Hinoki and then check their blood pressure, and the blood pressure is lower.
Wow.
So that's really sweet.
That's magic.
Yeah, and with essential oils, you know, like I talked about before, maybe it was a different video, I don't know. But, you know, if it has the blood pressure lowering kind of effect, it doesn't mean you can't enjoy it if you already have low blood pressure. Because essential oils encourage balance, okay? They don't make anything happen to you. They encourage balance. They kind of stimulate your mind to go in a certain direction or move in a certain way. That's all. Just like they stimulate the plants to grow.
Right.
Right? Just like that. It's like energy, information energy. So skin cell rejuvenation, I like that. Regeneration makes it great for wounds, and so anything like that, it's going to be great for skincare, which would explain why Hannah's head looks so amazing right now.
So shiny.
Yeah, that's some great skin. Look at that.
So that goes hand in hand with the hair loss, because, you know, like you're saying, skin cell regeneration, so therefore it's helping bring out that balance with whatever is going on.
Yeah, and if you're using it for the skin, you know, you can also couple that with Helichrysum italicum, which is known to have the same kind of properties.
Yes.
Only, you know, I would recommend if you're using Helichrysum italicum that you do dilute that one. This one doesn't necessarily have to be diluted unless you're real sensitive, you know. But I've even seen real sensitive people use this, and it's pretty good.
It's really gentle.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely come with certain degrees of gentleness, because some of them aren't as fatty. Hinoki's got a little bit more of the fatty side to it. That's what kind of buffers it. When you're using some essential oils like Helichrysum italicum, you know, that's just the nature of the oil is very thin, and that's astringent. And so, you know, you don't want so much astringent drying type stuff going on your skin. It becomes kind of intuitive after a while. Yeah.
It does. That's so amazing how it does that.
So you said it was an awesome deodorant already, didn't you?
I did talk about it being a deodorant.
Yeah. So this is one of those ones that'll stay too.
Right.
It's
got antibacterial,
power.
So it fights off, you know, all the bacteria that you're sweating out, basically.
Yeah.
Helps balance it.
Plus that aroma is a nice aroma to have on your underarms.
Yeah.
I think most people will appreciate it.
Is Hinoki in our fairy woods?
Yes, I believe it is, because there's so many woods in there. I'm pretty sure Hinoki is one of them.
It came to me.
If you like woods, check out our fairy woods. Amazing.
A1.
So we also like to talk a little bit about the specific chemicals that are in here, because chemicals are interesting. There's alpha pinene.
Yep.
Okay, that one's really common. It's in a lot of essential oils, like it's in cannabis essential oil. This one's anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory, good for memory, also bronchodilator.
Yep.
Murol. It's spelled M-U-U-R-O-L-O-L. Okay?
So that helps reduce fungus and bacteria. Oh, and it's been useful for counteract hair loss.
That's the chemical.
Wow.
That's the chemical for it. So you know, all essential oils are made up with chemicals, and they have different effects associated with them. So these are the chemicals that are in the essential oil. And then we have delta catenine, which stimulates a pleasant mood, calmness, and good for meditation. I just love that those three. I wanted to share them because just having those three kind of properties in one essential oil bottle, it's almost like you have a blend of essential oils in this bottle. It's really lovely.
Wow.
So yeah, if you're looking for an essential oil, you just want a single one, check this one out. And here's what it looks like. It's clear. It's like slightly thicker than a real thin astringent oil. Just a little bit thicker. It's going to come out of the bottle nicely. Nice, easy to drop out. And gentle and clean.
So amazing to use. If anyone with alopecia is watching this, At least try 5 mil.
Thank you so much for watching. We love you.
Aloha.
Aloha. Hui ho.